Yerk, what it do? It's your boy D, your boss's unofficial mayor. Check the fitted. It's been a while, but I'm here to address y'all on this whole Olympic 2016 Rio bullshit. So, after FIFA, even before FIFA, Brazil wasn't like the most popping place as it determines economics, right? There were still slums, there were still problems, and even politically shit was going on fucked up, right? But after FIFA, it was even more blatant because you saw people take money away from the community and not give anything back. Like, the community looked a lot worse than before. And I predicted that because they was building new stadiums for Rio, for the FIFA, that they were going to have to do the Olympics there because, the World Cup is every so often and not going to have in Brazil every fucking year. So they're going to have to use all these brand new facilities that they have, or they're just going to go to waste, right? And so, and lo and behold, we have the Olympics in 2016 in Rio. So that all being all fucked up, right? Let's put that shit to the side, right? Because I'm not from Brazil. I don't live there. I never have. I don't know if I ever will. So to talk about their economic situation, I can shed light on it, but I can't really speak from a real personal point of view. So I'm not. What I am going to speak about, though, is the fact that we are in this movement in this country, in America, in North America, jumping from South America to North America, of a real high racial, tension, I should say, right? And, it's pretty blatant, all over the media, whether it's social media or actual television, radio, whatever. You see a lot of crazy shit going on, especially when it comes to police brutality. If the people that do watch this, I smoke all these shit, so, if you don't like it, fuck off. But I feel like nobody's talking about the hypocrisy, especially with African Americans around the Olympics, representing Team USA. Whether you're a actual athlete or you're not even a participant watching at home, what does it mean when you're going I'm glad USA won, we're repping USA proudly? It reminds me of the photo of when the track stars won, I want to say in the late 60s, and they did the Black Panther fist, and put their heads down, and to show they're there at the Olympics, but that they're not repping this country the way that you want them to. It's like, man, fuck this country. There's some shit going on. And other than outside of Gabby not putting their hands up for the Pledge of Allegiance, which I don't know why anybody would pledge allegiance to this country if you're African American, knowing that all the shit that's going on, that's the least that you could do, right? But if you're an actual athlete, why are you competing? I wouldn't even be competing. I would qualify and go to Rio and then put on a Black Lives Matter t-shirt and hold my fist up and say, I'm not jumping through hurdles and none of this shit for you. Fuck you. Talk about the shit that's going on home. And then walk off. I'm a revolutionary ass person. So that's what I would be doing if I was an African American athlete. What's really confusing is that Melo made this bold statement out and even written it in the New York Post or New York Times or whatever the case may be, and made this real political statement about what's going on in this country, but then yet you go represent them in Rio. It makes you, not makes him, but makes athletes in general, especially in this country, look kind of like Uncle Tomish. It's yeah, I'll say some shit, but at the same time, I'm not gonna go let master down. You know what I'm saying? for all the people that won gold that are African American, especially the African American women that's been representing in the Olympics and doing it well, winning golds, like. And for me personally, like, I guess the reason why I'm making this video in the first place is because this is my first year not watching the Olympics. The Olympics is my shit. Like, I'm Team USA gymnastics, hard fucking body. And women's basketball, hard fucking body. I know this may seem like controversial and shit because I don't watch college women's basketball. I used to watch college women's basketball, hard body. But I don't watch the WNBA at all. But I love the women's Olympics and shit. I know it's kind of controversial. People like, you're kind of a hypocrite or whatever. I don't think that. I don't know. Something about me watching, was it Dawn Staley and Lisa Lopes win the gold back when I was in middle school. Like, that really fucking brought it home for me. And I don't know, like, I was really fucking into it. Especially, like, it was like a bunch of black women like kicking ass at the fucking Olympics. I don't know, like, that shit was hard body for me. And even before then, with the gymnastics, when the woman from competing against Russia and she hurt her ankle and she stuck that 1 foot landing, like, that shit was like, I remember that being a big deal for me and shit like that, even as a small child. And now being in my 30s and being quote unquote woke, it's like, how can I know what happened to Alton Sterling and Philando Castile and the shit that happened in Milwaukee that just happened and be like Team USA, like go gold, go Michael Phelps, go all this shit, right? And I know that shit's been happening forever, but I guess I'm at a point in my life now where I'm like, I can't just be okay. Well, shit happens sometimes. Fuck it. I have to really take a stance. And even if it's a small stance, not watching the Olympics, to some people, that's a big step in my part. So, but it just goes, I just want to put this question out there. I don't expect y'all to comment or share or whatever the case may be. But how are you thinking about the Olympics this year? As you're sitting down at your TV rooting for this country to win. And I believe they won the most, like, medals, because they have the most resources to compete for almost every fucking Olympic event. So, hell yeah, they should win the most medals. That's not even a fucking question. But how do y'all feel about being a person of color, especially a black person, living in this country, repping for a country that, if you die, won't stand for you? I guess that's the question that took me 8 minutes to fucking ask. But yeah, I'm really interested in knowing whether you share it with me or you just ask that question to yourself and start to think about it. That's all that I care about. That's the reason why that I make these shits. I want people to spark conversation about real shit and just have ideas and thoughts about real things that's happening. And so this is an opportunity for you to take a second, chill, smoke if that's what you do, and kick it with the Boston Unofficial Mayor. So you already know what I'm about. That message, tweet that, Facebook, Snapchat, all that shit. You can be free, you can be dumb. It's too late to be both. Peace.